Coming up, let's get in some NBA action. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode, the Thursday edition here of Winning Bets, where we give out daily sports picks every single day. Before we get on into it, got to share out a tweet that's really exciting and near dear to my heart. How about this? The Buffalo Bills, the governor of New York, everybody in the Buffalo area, they've agreed to allow 6,700 fans in attendance for that wild card game. What that would be to be one of those 6,700 people. I need to get me a babysitter. I need to get up there some kind of way. I'd love to sit in the cold and do nothing but cheer on the Bills as they host a playoff game for the first time since 1995. What about it, guys? Would you guys go? Would you guys sit in the 20-degree weather, the cold, the wind? Would you guys be there with me? What I would pay to be there. Oh, man. Buffalo Bills in the playoffs. What a sight. Before I guys hit you with those bets, don't forget, guys, went ahead and did that free giveaway yesterday. We gave away $1,000 on yesterday's show. I've given away most of the money. Most of the winners have reached out to me. There's a handful that haven't, so just go ahead, check out yesterday's video if you've yet to reach out to me and claim your $50 is still there. That was a lot of fun doing that. We'll do another free giveaway here soon, so don't worry. Got another ideas coming up just down the pipe here in the near future. Let's go ahead and recap yesterday. Yesterday was brutal. Yesterday was absolutely brutal. You guys remember I gave you two bets yesterday in soccer. Two of them involved Tottenham. Tottenham's game got canceled due to COVID-19 issues. Instantly, I just got a bad feeling in my stomach. I was like, man, what is going? Like, I put in winning bets, and then they're going to take them away from me due to COVID. I had a really, really bad feeling going into, that due to that COVID issue. But I fired out some more bets there on Twitter. As you guys can see, this was the whole slate on yesterday. Just a brutal, terrible, terrible day. Did get that Celta Vigo team total over 1.5. That was a nice cash. But at Let's Go over 1.5, that didn't happen. They only won that game 1-0. Then Liverpool at Let's Go parlay. Liverpool blew the whole day. I mean, you can see right there, Liverpool was involved in that. Let's Go parlay had Liverpool with that. Let's Go Real Madrid. And then 3 days ago, I made a Tottenham-Liverpool parlay, which I no longer don't like that parlay going into it. Once you lose Tottenham, now you're talking about a one-leg ticket at minus 345. There's a lot there not to like. So Liverpool couldn't get it done. 0-0 against Newcastle. Tons of opportunities. Jumped on YouTube live with you guys. Enjoyed that last 10 or 15 minutes sweat there on YouTube. But, they had two balls cleared off the line. Liverpool was dominated. Liverpool should have won that game all over them. Chances galore there in that second half, and especially in that last 10 or 15 minutes. Like I said, balls cleared off the line. So just really, really unfortunate. Liverpool couldn't done. Did get a nice Real Madrid win, though. Real Madrid ball possession over 61.5%. They ended up that game, I think, with 67 or 68% ball possession. So just dominated in their game there. So that was just a nice, relatively easy cash, getting it, good 5-6 points or percentage points above what the number is. So that's really good. But just brutal overall. Down 4.27 units, down 2.27 units in soccer, and down another 2 units in basketball. Bucks Celtics, that didn't go our way. Bucks got relatively handled relatively easy there by the Heat on the bounce back. And then Mavs Lakers, Mavs just didn't get it done going up against the Hornets. So just a really, really tough, brutal day overall. Got to obviously bounce back. I really wish the NFL was going on tonight. We've been crushing the NFL this season, crushing it really the last 5-6 weeks, but we don't have the NFL. So we'll make a few basketball picks. We'll look to, get a couple of these units back and then really just hit our stride, as we head on into the weekend. Really excited for tomorrow's show. Going to have a good time with you guys on New Year's Day. Get out some New Year's resolutions as well on tomorrow's show. So it's just be a lot of fun kicking off 2021. Some changes here for the show. We'll announce them on tomorrow's show. So it should just be a really good time hanging out with you guys on New Year's Day. Probably be a little hungover on that show as well. New Year's Eve, you know what I mean? So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into these bets. So I've got 3 bets. They're all parlays. I got a straight money line parlay and then 2 teaser parlays in basketball. For the first one, let's look at the Cavs are playing the Pacers. Cavs are also has a 3-game winning streak. They dropped 1 to the Knicks earlier on. After a 3-game winning streak, they dropped 1 to the Knicks. They scored under 90 points in that game, though, against the Knicks, and it's big significance because they didn't have Kevin Love in that game. First game without Love. He suffered an injury, so they were riding high. 3-game win streak. go up against no Kevin Love and the Knicks, drop a game, don't even get 90 points. ESPN FBI gives Pacers an 83% chance to win this game. Pacers at home. Line is Pacers -7. Lot to love here against the Pacers. They're against the Cavs. I'm going to go ahead and parlay the Pacers with Bulls, Wizards. Look, the Wizards haven't won a game yet all season. I like that. They're coming off a loss to these exact same Bulls, but now they're playing them at home. Wizards have a better field goal percentage made than the Bulls. They have a rebounding edge over the Bulls, playing at home. 74% chance to win this game according to FPI. The line is Wizards -6.5. I'm going to go ahead and take some afternoon basketball. Take the Pacers, Wizards money line parlay, and that's -117 over at DraftKings. These next two bets here for, again, there's their teaser bets, much like we've done in the NFL, been successful with teasers. Take the point spread, shade it one way or the direction, one way or another. It's exactly what we're going to do here. The first game is 76ers Magic. Magic are 4-0 and 1-0 at home. They're having a good season. They score more, better field goal percentage there than the 76ers. Rebounding is about the same. They do allow a little bit more points, but that's more because of their style of play that the Magic play over the 76ers. 76ers slow it down a little bit more than the Magic, so that's why they're allowing more points. But just love the Magic here in this spot up against the 76ers. Going to parlay them with the Kings. The Kings are going up against the Rockets. Kings are 3-1. The Rockets are 0-2. Look, the Kings allowed 12 points less on the defensive end. They're scoring slightly less, but they're giving up 12 points less. They're a much better defensive team. Harden with his offseason, they just don't seem like they have it going on this season yet, 0-2. They're better on the glass, are the Kings, over than the Rockets. So I'm going to go ahead and do a parlay of Magic, Kings. Take Magic +10.5, Kings +12.5, and that comes in at -129 over at DraftKings. The next teaser parlay here is Suns and Jazz. Look, the Suns, they've been very competitive in all their games. I mean, they've won most of their games. They've only lost one. The one that they lost, they were really competitive. This is a really talented team, young, good, talented team. I don't see them getting blown out much this season. Just too much talent. Chris Paul, that was a nice trade, getting him, working him in. Just overall, I think they're doing a really good job building that, chemistry of that team, what they've got going on. And in terms of the Jazz, they're going up against, they're better defensively. They're allowing 5 points less per game than the Jazz. So really like the Suns here, giving them points and giving them not to get blown out. The only thing you got to overcome here with the Suns is they're a better rebounding team, the Jazz are. So as long as they can overcome or just be competitive on the glass, they shouldn't get blown out by the Jazz on the road. I'm going to parlay the Suns with the Knicks. The Knicks are playing against the Raptors. Raptors have yet to win, while the Knicks are 2-2. The Knicks are pretty competitive in their games. They even beat the Bucks earlier on this season. Toronto, they haven't won. They will look to win. They're going to win this game, but they're not going to blow out this Knicks team. This Knicks team is showing a little bit better of a fight so far this season. So I'm going to go ahead and do that parlay. Suns +10.5. Knicks +15.5, and that comes in at -121 over at DraftKings. So absolutely love those three bets. Get a nice money line parlay to hit this afternoon. Got these two teaser bets that'll go in the evening times. Absolutely love them. All four of those teams getting double-digit points. None of them should absolutely get blown out. Just love this card. Hopefully you guys are with me. Go ahead and like this video. Let me know if you're going to follow me on one of these three bets. We'll bounce back today. We'll have a positive day. We'll start off the new year recapping this positivity, roll out some new things going on here with the show, and just have us a real good time on tomorrow's show. Don't forget, guys, Premier League video for $50,000 is already uploaded, and also Creighton versus Providence $1,000 video is already up and loaded. So go ahead and get those, watch those videos and get your picks in so we can start off cashing some jackpots in 2021. All right, guys, let's have us a good day. Enjoy your Thursday. I'm Jason Mattis. Happy New Year's. Have a great time celebrating tonight. Happy New Year's. And we'll see you on the first show of 2021 tomorrow. I'm Jason Mattis. See you guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.